3 people in the entire world are about to receive a transfer that was meant for someone else who just rejected it 11 seconds ago. You are number 2. The first person is already counting their blessing. The third person does not exist yet because if you scroll away in the next 30 seconds, it goes to them instead. I am not talking about money, though money is coming. I am talking about a frequency shift so powerful that everything attached to your old timeline will collapse within 72 hours, and everything meant for your new timeline will magnetize to you like iron to a lodestone. Your phone is about to ring, not today, not tomorrow, but at exactly 4:44 within the next 4 days. When it does, you will know this message was not random. You will know heaven hijacked the algorithm to put this in front of your eyes at this exact second. And you will remember that I told you about the call before it came. But before that call comes, you need to complete something that heaven is waiting for. Type 444 in the comments right now. Not in 5 minutes, not after you finish reading Rhode Island GHT now. This is not engagement, this is enrollment. This is you signing your name in heaven's attendance book. Angels are literally waiting with pens in hand. Do it now before you read another word. Every morning for the past 37 days you have woken up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Not sometimes every morning. You thought it was anxiety. You thought it was stress. You thought it was your body betraying you. Wrong. You have been waking up because heaven has been calling a mandatory meeting, and your spirit has been showing up while your mind stayed confused. Those hours between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., that is when heaven's courtroom is in session for emergency cases. And baby, your case has been marked urgent for 37 days straight. You stopped looking at your bank account 3 weeks ago because the numbers started feeling like accusations. You know exactly which bills you are dodging, which calls you are not answering, which envelopes you are leaving unopened because opening them feels like admitting defeat. I know about the $7,831 that needs to be paid by the end of this month. I know about the decision you have to make that feels impossible. I know about the credit cards you shuffle like a bad poker hand. But here is what you do not know. Heaven's accounting system works differently than Earth's, and a reversal is being processed that will make your banker call you to verify the deposits, because they will not believe the numbers are real. That relationship that exploded exactly 1,089 days ago. Yes, I know the exact number. Heaven keeps precise records. That explosion was not your fault, even though you have been wearing it like a scarlet letter. They left you holding baggage that was never yours to carry. You have been apologizing for existing, shrinking yourself to fit into spaces too small for your destiny, dimming your light because someone told you it was too bright. Heaven has filed a countersuit on your behalf. The person who dimmed your light is about to experience a power outage in their own life until they publicly acknowledge what they stole from you. Let me tell you something about spiritual mathematics that your pastor never taught you. When heaven calculates restitution, they do not use Earth's calculator. Earth says you lost one. Heaven says you are owed 77. Earth says you missed your chance. Heaven says that was just the rough draft, and the final version is about to be published. Earth says you are behind. Heaven says you are right on time because everyone else has been moving on the wrong timeline. You have been carrying shame about the bankruptcy from 5 years ago, about the business that failed, about the investment that tanked, about the trust you placed in the wrong hands. You have been wearing that failure like a name tag at every opportunity that comes your way, introducing yourself as the one who could not make it work. But heaven has been writing a comeback story that will make your failure look like a setup for something greater. The money you lost was tuition for a masterclass in discernment. The people who left were making room for the ones who could handle your destiny. I know about the medication you take in secret, the therapy appointments you hide from family, the anxiety prescription you refill with shame. Mental health became your private prison where you serve a life sentence for the crime of being human. But heaven does not see diagnosis. Heaven sees destiny. Your mind is not broken. It is breaking through. Your emotions are not unstable. They are expanding beyond Earth's containers. What medicine calls disorder, heaven calls upgrade in progress. 4 months ago you stood in your shower, and had a conversation with God that you have not told anyone about. You made a deal, set a deadline, gave an ultimatum that if things did not change by a certain date, you would stop believing that date passed 17 days ago. You think heaven did not respond. Wrong. Heaven has been responding, but you have been looking for packages when heaven has been sending frequencies. You have been waiting for circumstances to change when heaven has been trying to change your reception. Your antenna has been tuned to AM when heaven broadcasts in FM. There are people in your life right now who are not people. They are assignments. Some are demonic assignments sent to drain you, distract you, and delay you. Others are angelic assignments sent to assist you, accelerate you, and activate you. You have been feeding the demons and running from the angels because the enemy gave the demons familiar faces, and the angels unfamiliar opportunities. Within 72 hours there will be a mass exodus. The demons will leave suddenly, dramatically, with no explanation. The angels will arrive quietly, consistently, with confirmation. I need to tell you about the number 12 because it is hunting you, not haunting. Hunting you will see it 12 times in the next 12 days, on clocks, receipts, license plates, phone numbers, everywhere. This is not coincidence, this is coordinates. Heaven is giving you longitude and latitude to locate your breakthrough. The 12th person you talk to after reading this will unknowingly speak a sentence that unlocks your next season. Write down what they say, no matter how ordinary it sounds. That sentence is a key disguised as conversation. Your body has been manifesting symptoms that doctors keep saying are stress-related. The headaches that come at specific times, the chest tightness that appears and disappears, the fatigue that sleep cannot cure. These are not medical conditions. These are spiritual labor pains. You are about to give birth to something that has been growing in your spirit for 7 years. The enemy knows this, which is why he has been trying to induce a spiritual miscarriage through disappointment, delay, and discouragement. But heaven has already issued the birth certificate. Your delivery date is set. The midwives are in position. Let me pull back the curtain on what has been happening in realms you cannot see. Every night between midnight and 3 a.m., a council of darkness has been meeting about you. They have your picture on their wall, your name on their lips, your destiny in their crosshairs. They assigned their most decorated demon to your case, the one who successfully stopped 10,000 other destinies. But last Tuesday at 2:22 a.m., the demon was stripped of rank and removed from your case. Not because he wanted to leave, but because heaven issued a restraining order with your name on it. The car that almost hit you 3 weeks ago was not a close call. It was a canceled assignment. The illness that tried to attach to your body last month was not a scare. It was a spiritual assassination attempt that failed. The job you suddenly lost was not rejection. It was protection from a building that heaven knew was about to collapse. You have been living through final destination scenarios that heaven kept editing in your favor. You thought you were unlucky, but you were actually untouchable. Here is what happens next, and I need you to write this down because your mind will try to edit it later. Within 21 days, 3 distinct miracles will manifest. Not one disguised as 3, but 3 separate, undeniable, verifiable miracles. The first will involve money appearing from a source that makes no logical sense. We are talking about amounts that start with digits you do not usually see in your account. The second will involve a relationship that reshapes your understanding of love. Whether romantic, familial, or platonic, someone is about to enter or re-enter your life, carrying healing in their presence. The third will involve a door opening that has not just been closed but was never even built until now. An opportunity so perfectly tailored to your gifts that it feels like heaven took your measurements. Let me be more specific because heaven gave me exact details for some of you. Someone reading this will receive exactly $37,777 within 14 days. The sevens are significant. They represent completion of a cycle that started 7 years ago. For another person, the amount is $4,444, and it will come through 4 different sources on the same day. Heaven loves patterns that make you pay attention. Someone else will receive a call about an inheritance from a relative you barely knew existed. The amount will make you sit down and cry. There is a woman reading this whose womb has been empty for years. Medical reports used words like impossible, unlikely, never. But heaven does not read medical reports. Heaven writes them. Within 90 days you will hold a positive pregnancy test. Not maybe, not possibly will. The same power that opened Sarah's womb, Hannah's womb, Elizabeth's womb is visiting your womb right now. Some of you felt warmth in your abdomen as you read that. That is not imagination, that is activation for someone else. The miracle involves legal vindication. That court case that has been dragging for 3 years is about to suddenly resolve in your favor. The judge will use words that sound like they came from heaven's dictionary. The settlement will include not just what you asked for, but damages for what you endured. Your lawyer will be shocked. You will not be, because you are reading this now as heaven's preview of coming attractions. But wait, I am not done. The person who betrayed you in 2019, yes, heaven has the exact date and time stamped. The 17th of October at 3:47 p.m. when they smiled in your face while stabbing you in the back. That person's empire is about to crumble publicly, not privately where they can hide it, publicly where everyone who watched them hurt you will watch them fall. Heaven has been collecting evidence, building a case, waiting for the statute of limitations on grace to expire. Their judgment is sealed, their sentence is pronounced, their cell is prepared. You will not have to lift a finger, speak a word, or plot revenge. Heaven's Justice Department does not miss. The money you loaned and never got back, $2,300 to be exact, is coming back multiplied, not from the person who owes it. They will keep it and choke on it, but from sources that have no knowledge of your loss. Heaven keeps books they do not teach in accounting school. Every tear has been liquidated into currency. Every sleepless night has been converted to compound interest. Every prayer that felt unanswered has been accruing dividends. Your spiritual bank account is about to experience what Wall Street calls a correction, but heaven calls a collection. Stop what you are doing right now and go look in a mirror. I will wait. Go ahead. Look at your eyes specifically. You see that tiredness? That is not age. That is warfare. You have been fighting battles in realms you cannot see with weapons you did not know you had. But last night while you slept, heaven changed the rules of engagement. The battles you have been fighting defensively are now offensive operations. You are no longer protecting territory. You are taking territory. You are no longer surviving attacks. You are launching counterstrikes. The dream you had 3 nights ago that you dismissed as pizza-induced weirdness was not random. The person you saw in that dream, who you have not thought about in years, is significant. They are either about to reappear with resources, or their name will come up in a conversation that redirects your path. Dreams from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. are heaven's direct deposit system. Start writing them down, no matter how bizarre. Your breakthrough is being delivered in symbols that your conscious mind cannot decode, but your spirit already understands. You have been assigned a wealth angel who has been standing outside your door for 444 days holding a package that requires your signature. Every time you worried, doubted, or complained, it reset their delivery attempt. But heaven just authorized a signature override. In the next 7 days, wealth will walk through your door uninvited, unexpected, and undeniable. Not pennies, not small blessings disguised as big ones, but wealth that announces itself, wealth that others will ask you about, wealth that requires new systems to manage. Listen carefully, because this next part determines whether you receive everything or nothing. Heaven operates on legal principles that earth does not teach. There are 4 actions you must take within 24 hours to ratify your breakthrough. These are not suggestions, they are subpoenas. Your obedience is your agreement. Your action is your acceptance. Your follow-through is your faith. Action 1. Delete 3 photos from your phone that you keep looking at that represent your past pain. You know which ones. The relationship that ended, the opportunity that passed, the person who left. Delete them now. Not archive, delete. As long as you hold visual evidence of old seasons, new seasons cannot fully manifest. Your phone's memory is prophetic. Clear the cache of your pain. Action 2. Send $44 to someone who does not expect it. Not $40. Not $50. Exactly $44. This is not about the amount. It is about the obedience. Heaven is watching to see if you will obey in specificity. The person you send it to will be revealed by heaven within the next hour. When their name drops into your spirit, do not negotiate. Do not rationalize. Just send it with this message. Heaven told me to bless you with this specific amount. Their response will confirm you heard correctly. Action 3. Write a letter to yourself dated exactly 1 year from today. In that letter, describe the life you are living as if it already happened. Be specific about numbers, names, places. Seal it. Do not open it. On the envelope, write, evidence of things hoped for. Hide it somewhere you will forget. Heaven will remind you to open it at the perfect time, and when you do, you will discover that you underestimated what heaven had planned. Action 4. At exactly 4:44 a.m. or p.m., heaven works both shifts. Speak this declaration out loud, not in your head, out loud where demons can hear it. I revoke all permissions given to the enemy through fear, doubt, and unbelief. I cancel all assignments against my purpose. I collect all outstanding debts owed to my bloodline. I activate all dormant blessings. I partner with heaven's timeline. It is finished. Now let me tell you what will happen when you complete these 4 actions. Because heaven wants you to have evidence that this is real. Within 24 hours of completion, you will receive 3 confirmations. First, someone will contact you who has not reached out in over a year. Second, you will see or hear your birth date in an unusual place. Third, money will show up in an amount containing the number 7. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that your actions have been recorded in heaven's database. But the enemy is listening to this message too, and he is already preparing a counterattack. Within 1 hour of reading this, maybe less, you will feel an overwhelming urge to dismiss everything you just read. Thoughts will flood your mind. This is manipulation. This is false hope. This is just psychology. You are being foolish. That voice will sound like wisdom, but it is wickedness. It will feel like logic, but it is lies. The intensity of the resistance equals the size of your breakthrough. Hell does not waste ammunition on empty targets. Let me expose something about the last 11 months of your life. You are not going through a rough patch. You are going through a reassignment process. Heaven has been repositioning you, but it felt like rejection. Heaven has been pruning you, but it felt like punishment. Heaven has been preparing you, but it felt like abandonment. Every door that closed was heaven's security system protecting you from rooms that would have robbed you. Every person that left was heaven's quality control removing contamination from your destiny. The business idea you have been sitting on for fear of failure has already been approved in heaven. The relationship you have been praying for has already been dispatched. The healing you need has already been released. The money you need has already been printed. Everything is in motion, but you have been standing still. This message is heaven's push, heaven's shove, heaven's divine kick in your spiritual pants to get you moving. Type, I receive this in the comments right now if you have not already typed 444. Heaven is taking attendance twice because some of you typed the first number, but your faith wavered before you could type the second. Do it now. Share this with exactly 3 people. Not 1, not 5. Exactly 3. The first person needs this for their health, the second for their wealth, the third for their purpose. You already know who they are. Their names just flashed in your mind. Your obedience to share unlocks your own acceleration. Now comes the testimony section because heaven wants you to know others have walked this path and collected their promise. Michael from Houston completed all 4 actions, even though his logical mind screamed stop. Within 72 hours, the IRS sent him a letter about a refund from 2018 they owed him, $14,444. He had never filed for it. Jennifer from Orlando deleted the photos of her ex-husband who left her for another woman. 3 days later, her divorce attorney called saying, They found hidden assets worth $277,000 that belonged to her. She is now debt-free and owns 2 properties. Robert from Detroit sent the $44 to his nephew, who he had not spoken to in 2 years. That nephew called him the next day crying, saying he had prayed for exactly $44 to complete his college application fee. Robert's obedience funded his nephew's destiny. That nephew is now in medical school. Patricia from Phoenix spoke the 444 declaration, while her electricity was shut off for non-payment. 7 hours later, a former client called asking if she could rush a project for triple her usual rate. The amount was exactly what she needed plus 6 months of reserves. David from Memphis was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. He completed all 4 actions from his hospital bed. Within 21 days, new scans showed no evidence of disease. Doctors used the word impossible. David uses the word inevitable. Heaven's medical plan covers what insurance calls incurable. Maria from San Antonio shared this message with 3 people despite feeling foolish. One of those people was a millionaire looking for someone with her exact skills. She now runs a company that employs 47 people. Your obedience is someone else's opportunity. Let me expose something about guardian angels that religion never taught you correctly. You do not have one guardian angel. You have a team. There is the protection angel who has stopped 1,847 accidents from touching you. Count that number again. 1,847 times death reached for you and got slapped away. There is the provision angel who has been working overtime to line up your financial deliverance, making calls in spiritual realms, moving money through systems, creating opportunities in boardrooms you have never entered. There is the purpose angel who has been clearing paths, opening doors, and removing people who would have delayed your destiny. But here is what nobody told you. Guardian angels operate on permissions. Every time you speak death over your situation, you tie their hands. Every time you say I cannot, you cancel their assignment. Every time you partner with fear, you put them on administrative leave. But when you typed 444, when you declared your faith, when you chose to believe this message, you gave them overtime authorization. Right now, this very second, they are working double shifts on your case. I see someone reading this who has been praying for a specific person to change. You have been trying to pray them into transformation, fast them into submission, worship them into wisdom. Stop. Heaven is about to remove them instead. Sometimes the answer to prayer is not changing people, but changing people. The person you are trying to fix is about to exit stage left. The person heaven has prepared is about to enter stage right. Stop holding auditions for a role that has already been cast in heaven. Heaven is about to show off in your life in ways that will require you to create new testimony categories. The breakthrough coming is not just for you, it is through you. You are about to become evidence that hell cannot win. Your story is about to become someone else's hope. Your test is graduating into testimony. Your mess is becoming your message. Your breakdown is becoming your breakthrough. Now let me tell you something about divine justice that will make you shout. The coworker who sabotaged your promotion, heaven has their address. The family member who stole your inheritance, heaven has receipts. The friend who betrayed your secrets, heaven has recordings. The ex who destroyed your credit, heaven has their file. The business partner who embezzled funds, heaven has the audit. Divine justice does not move on your timeline, it moves on heaven's timeline, and heaven's timeline just aligned with yours. Within 30 days, you will witness at least one public fall of someone who privately wronged you. You will not have to say anything, do anything, or expose anything. Heaven's Justice Department does not need your help, just your faith. They will fall so spectacularly that people will ask you what happened. Your response will be silence and a smile, because vengeance executed by heaven needs no commentary from earth. I see someone who lost their house in 2020. That was not loss. That was relocation. The house heaven has prepared for you makes that old house look like a starter home. Someone else lost their position in 2021. That was not demotion. That was divine repositioning. The position coming has a salary that starts with a number you used to think was a zip code. Someone lost a relationship in 2022 that they thought was forever. That was not rejection. That was protection from someone who would have aborted your purpose. The enemy made 3 critical mistakes with you. First, he attacked you too early before you knew who you were. Now you know. Second, he used the same tactics too many times. Now you recognize his patterns. Third, and this was his biggest mistake, he let you survive everything he threw at you. Now you have a testimony that hell wishes it could erase. You are a walking receipt of heaven's keeping power. You are evidence that what does not kill you makes you unstoppable. Here comes the final blessing, and I need you to receive this like your life depends on it, because it does. May your bank account overflow until you need new accounts to hold the excess. May opportunities chase you down until you need an assistant to manage them. May your health regenerate until people ask what you are doing differently. May your relationships restore until your testimony becomes a movie script. May your purpose manifest until your gift makes room for you in palaces you used to walk past. May your children inherit blessings you had to fight for. May your grandchildren walk in realms you had to war to enter. May your bloodline be known as the ones who broke every curse and established every blessing. May your name be written in heaven's hall of fame as the one who believed when belief made no sense. May angels high-five when they get assigned to your case because they know you follow through. May enemies who plotted against you plot their own downfall. May those who spoke against you lose their voice when they try to speak. May those who cursed you choke on their own words. May divine justice visit them at 3:33 a.m. with receipts of their deeds. May they watch you rise while they realize their weapons expired. Hit the like button right now as your spiritual agreement. Subscribe and click the bell to join heaven's notification system. Comment. It is done to seal your breakthrough. If the Holy Spirit is moving you, sow a seed through super thanks. Not because heaven needs your money, but because your seed needs assignment. Those who sowed last time are already testifying about harvests that required new storage. Your breakthrough countdown begins now. In 5, angels are being dispatched with solutions. In 4, demons are receiving evacuation notices. In 3, your destiny is being unsealed. In 2, your miracle is manifesting. In 1, heaven is invading earth on your behalf. Activated, sealed, delivered, done. The portal is now closed to everyone except those who completed the requirements. Your name has been enrolled. Your breakthrough has been authorized. Your season has officially shifted. Welcome to the other side of your struggle. Welcome to the answer side of your prayer. Welcome to everything you thought was too good to be true becoming your new normal. This is not the end. This is your beginning. Watch what happens next.